Hello everybody, my name is He-Man.
I'm Sexy Daddy, aka Drew.
And I'm Pank.
And this is the BadFellas podcast. We have a tournament coming up real soon, April 13th. It's going to be at the library from 12 to 8 p.m. The Madisonville Public Library. Hopkins County.
Hopkins County.
I don't know.
It's not that easy.
They have too many words.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's coming up. I recommend everyone to come out. We have crew battles, we have amiibos, and we have singles going on. So I recommend if you're not crewed up, get crewed up. Get to stepping. Show us what you got. And also, anyone that can bring setups such as monitors, switches, adapters, or anything, GameCube adapters, bring them, please. Like, we appreciate anyone who can bring anything. Because recently I just got a phone call from 3 different people that saying that they won't be able to come and they were bringing setups. So
What about, can I bring my CRT from the 70s?
I'd rather you not.
Oh, come on, people can play Smash in 30 frames.
Only you can.
That gave me a seizure just hearing that.
Yeah, seriously, the TV I have at home is only 30 frames.
Oh my god.
That's what he plays on.
I know. It is pretty different playing with 60 frames.
Yeah. So many things are like 2-frame based.
Yeah.
So like you're dealing with like 1-frame based essentially.
Mm-hmm. It's like weighted clothing.
Yeah.
But for my eyes.
Yeah. Oh, it's like whenever the like 1 framing happens, like it's actually like a half a frame to you. Just,
Yeah. Isn't that funny?
you have to respond at such a higher speed.
Mm-hmm.
Just-
Think about it, I only get 2.5 frames to parry stuff.
oh man.
God, no wonder you're so good at DDD. You just come on and get nice smooth 60 frames. Just...
Well, we asked this to everyone, but give us your Smash past. What was your first Smash game? What were your mains leading up to the one you currently have?
My first Smash game was the one on 64. I believe I made Pikachu back then.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't very good. I was really, really young.
Filthy Pikachu. Pikachu or
And,
Kirby.
After that, I actually discovered Melee by mistake through my cousin, Blizza.
Mm-hmm.
And then in that game, I stuck with Pikachu. I was younger, so I didn't know very much. It wasn't until Brawl I started to really understand the game a lot better. I started maining Diddy Kong. I just really like I'm really big on the Donkey Kong country games and everything. So I was like, okay, Diddy's in the game. I have to play as Diddy. And I didn't actually own that game, but I went over to Blizzard's and played it. And I got pretty decent at that game. As good as I could get. And then when Smash 4 came out on the Wii U, I had decided to main Greninja just because I had fallen out of favor with Diddy. I couldn't... His up B, you just have to charge it so much to actually get any use out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I can't do that because I like to fight over the death area.
Yeah.
And I like to do a lot of jumping. With Diddy, it's sort of dangerous. But with Greninja, I could recover. So I got really good with Greninja. And then Ultimate came out. And I was like, well, they got King K. Rool. And I made a promise way back in the Brawl days, if King K. Rool ever got in the game, I promise I would play as him.
That's so cool. I was wondering if you were a Donkey Kong Country fan.
Big time. Big time.
How hard did you flip when you saw that trailer where King K. Rool got revealed?
I'm pretty sure something broke. I don't recall what. I just know something broke. I heard a psh, and that was the end of something.
You grabbed your monitor and ripped it in half like a phone book.
It was something.
That's so cool. I flipped too. And then when they did the fake out with DDD, I was like, this was made for me.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Wow. Yeah, you were you rooting for him in Brawl and Smash 4 really hard?
Mm-hmm. For the Smash Battle in 4.
Mm-hmm.
I know he was probably the main guy I voted for.
Man, that's so cool. It must have felt so good to finally get in there.
Oh, you don't.
Did you ever think he would get in?
Honestly,
I kind of thought it was a long shot.
I felt like in 4
Mm-hmm.
that he had a pretty good shot of getting in. When they released the costume for the Mii, a lot of people were like, "Oh, King K deconfirmed or whatever." I was like, "Nah, I think if anything, he probably has a better chance of getting in." I felt like
That's what I thought too.
I felt like he was gonna get in, if not as DLC, then in the next one.
Mm-hmm.
So
I was like, oh, cool, they acknowledged him.
mm-hmm. Because I mean, a big portion of the Kong family just hasn't been. You have Donkey Kong, you have Diddy, you have Dixie, you have Cranky, you have Funky, and those are the main characters. And then they stopped using the Kremlings in Donkey Kong Country Returns that came out on the Wii.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people were wondering where King K. Rool was, and so I feel like this is sort of his triumphant return.
It really is. It'd be cool if they did like another Donkey Kong Country Returns, and he was the bad guy.
Yeah, I think that'd be really good.
I'll be honest, I never played a single Donkey Kong Country game.
Dude, if they have it on the Switch online, we're playing that bad boy.
You have
Because
to.
I love Country.
All three. All three.
I haven't played the third one.
A lot of people don't like the third one for some reason.
That's why I haven't got it yet.
The third one's great. The third one's probably my favorite, honestly.
You like Kiddy Kong?
I just like... No, not really. I mean, who likes Kiddy Kong? But I really like the levels in the third one. I feel like that was when Rare finally figured out this is what we can and can't do with the certain levels to make them feel fair.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like that one has the most aesthetic to it.
It does look really cool. I watched like someone play through it, and I was like, I always thought it looked really cool.
It is.
So, how'd you feel going to the first tournament we hosted?
Nervous.
Nervous?
Yeah, I didn't really play people in that capacity. And then I had this brand new character that I was still trying to figure out. So I was like, oh my gosh. You know, I didn't know any other competition. I knew his DDD. I knew of his DDD. I knew of your Wolf. Of course, Blizzard's Kirby.
Yeah.
No one else. I had no idea what to expect.
Yeah, I got you 2-0 the first game we sat down.
Yeah.
How did you do in the first tournament?
I think I ended up making 7th place. I think so.
I'm pretty sure you made 7th.
I'm pretty sure it was 7th. That sounds right.
If not, I'll tell you here in a second. Just like, we'll get you here in a second. We'll make sure you know.
Yeah, 7th.
Yep, you got 7th. And I believe this last tournament you got 5th.
That sounds right.
Yeah, sorry for knocking you out in the last one.
It was alright. I was sort of frazzled because we had to rush.
Yeah, I hated that. I'm glad we have time now to do stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I was just like, oh, okay, one stock. There's no way. It usually, people who I don't play a lot, it takes me a stock usually.
Same.
To sort of try to get used to their play style. And we only had one stock, so I was like, well, I'm not winning this one.
Yeah. It was fun fighting you, though.
It was. I enjoyed it. We'll have to fight again.
Yeah, now we can have like a real 3-set match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're going to play some after this podcast.
Yeah.
That's the footage you'll all see.
Nice.
Woo.
Man, you should have told me you like Donkey Kong Country. Now that's going to be like all my questions. It's so cool. But Wesley, you could do another question.
All right. So, you do this Sonic impression a lot. And I wrote down specifically, where did you come up with a crackhead Sonic impression? Just like...
I just like making fun of... I mean, I love the Sonic games with all my heart. But oh my god. This character is so easy to make fun of. I love the character Sonic. He's probably in my top 3 favorite characters. Sonic himself, out of the Sonic. It's just so fun. It is just so fun.
Dude, can we hear of it, of Crackhead Sonic? Can he come visit the podcast? Or are we putting you on the spot?
Dude, during some of our crew battle practice, he was in the middle of playing against Big Sexy, and then I said something about, like, he was talking about going on an island by himself, because I don't remember where we sprung up the question, and I was talking about, what would Crackhead Sonic being on an island by himself, how would it be like? And then he just broke. He just instantly just lost all capacity of playing, and Big Sexy managed to win.
I couldn't do anything.
He is stunned. I think I think he three stocked you with his one stock because I think I had one stock left.
I can totally imagine like crackhead Sonic just running around the island like, where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Just making a circle around the island.
Crack.
The idea behind that was just because Sonic is having, he's having so many ups and downs,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just having so much, some games are great, like Colors was great, Generations was great, Mania was fantastic, and then we get like, Sega's got to be like, oh, but wait, we got to put some suck in there. So have some forces. Back in the old days, it was like, oh yeah, have 06. Oh great.
Have Sonic in the secret ring.
Yeah, secret rings, Black Knight, just over and over and back to back, and it's just like Sonic. I just imagine Sonic just being, oh my god, what am I gonna do, guys? Is those people like big time icons or police officers, right?
Yeah.
They go around, they talk to the kids like at schools or everything.
Mm-hmm.
I just imagine Sonic just like he's just finally falling down on his luck. He's like, hey kids, it's me, Sonic the Hedgehog. You want to hear some advice? If it all goes downhill, cut yourself and do heroin.
Yes.
Remember, a needle a day keeps the noose away. Gotta go fast. And he just jets out of there.
And when he runs away, there's like needles that like
Gotta go fast.
Oh, the sad part is Sonic is sort of replacing my King K. Rool in terms of main. I know, I can't believe it.
I just drew the icon.
It's okay. Because I trust King K. Rool still my most played character. It's just I'm better with Sonic.
It's good to have a heavy and like a fast character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd say I play Rool the most.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm more consistent with Sonic.
But I think a huge part of it, we talked about it in the car on the way over here. We try not to talk too much about podcast questions, but I think a big thing of it is not many people face Sonic, so not as many people know the matchup against Sonic.
Yeah,
he's really different. He's pretty fast in his moves. Out of his up B recovery, he's able to do all of his aerials. So it's like, dude, he does a lot of different things. It's different than most fighters can do.
Dude, Sonic is definitely a threat. I'm intimidated to see your Sonic.
I've been practicing, not even, Blizzard can beat me with any other character that I play as. If I get Sonic, he struggles. I have a pretty good chance of actually surviving. We played early today, and I just did this thing where I just ran off and then did his forward air.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It gimped the Kirby off of the stage, and then I used the spring, and Kirby has great aerial, but the spring hit him, and hit him in the pit. I was like, oh my gosh.
Wombo combo.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's crazy.
I'm scared now. I don't want to fight a Sonic.
Gotta go fast.
They're so hard.
Where'd you come up with the name Pank?
This is actually from Smash 4. I didn't play a lot of Donkey Kong, but one day I was doing a double, playing doubles online, and I did not know that there was a pink Donkey Kong. And this was the Wii U was HD, so it was pink, and I was like, oh my god, it was like an explosion of pink on my eyes. I was like, Pank! And so I typed that in as a little name thing, and it just sort of stuck because every game I played, it was just, I turned Donkey Kong to an air fighter, so it's just double jump, up air, up air, up air, up air, and I did that to a Yoshi all 3 times. I was like, Pank.
That's cool.
It just sort of stuck.
That's kind of how my name was. I put Sexy Daddy as a goof.
Yeah.
And I kept using it.
You're currently 6th on our whole entire
hey,
seat our seats. So
oh my god.
That's where you're at right now. I'm currently 19. I don't know what I'm doing in my life.
You're organizing everything.
That's right. The man to beat is T-Bone, Tyler. He's number 1 right now. And then Crit is number 2.
God.
The only reason why Crit's number 2 is because Tyler...
He is number 2. Like poop.
Oh.
Got him! If you hear this, Crit, just know we're coming for you. But that's not a threat.
It's a promise.
Please be nice to me, Crit. You destroyed my King K. Rool.
Did he really?
Yeah, last tournament, I didn't know what to do. It was one of those instances where I just did not know how to play Inkling against an Inkling. I know what they can do. I just don't know how to come at them.
Those Evansville people are legit.
No, they're really good.
Gosh.
They're really good up there. I went up against a King K. Rool main last week. At the time of recording, it's April 3rd. So last week we ended up going to Evansville and playing. And I fought up against this guy named Mammoth Guy. He was playing King K. Rool. I'm like, I know King K. Rool.
Right.
And I'm like, I felt like I should have won that matchup. I lost. Yeah, he beat me 2-0. I feel like I should have won that matchup. And then I found out he beat Sheikh Zula right afterwards. It was like one of Evansville's best players. And I'm like, okay, maybe I wasn't giving the guy as much credit. Like, I had no idea he was that good. He beat Sheikh Zula 2-0. I'm like,
God.
Oh, I did friendlies with him. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. Like, for real, he's a King K. Rool man. And he pops up that back air a lot like you do, too.
Oh, yeah. That's amazing.
Isn't it the most beautiful spike?
Oh, it's so delicious.
It's weird, though. I've said this before, but, like, his back air looks like a forward air, and his forward air looks like a back air. Am I right? It's like Mario's.
I could kind of see that.
Because Mario's got that dunk, you know?
And that's K. Rool's back air.
And Mario's back air is that same thing as King K. Rool's forward air.
A lot of people underestimate Rool because
He's so chunky.
that is just his moves have sort of they all have a cooldown period.
Mm-hmm.
So if you use your forward smash, there's like a second where you're completely vulnerable.
Yeah.
So a lot of K. Rool is positioning and timing, because if you go too early, you're gonna get smacked.
What's some other K. Rool tips? Because I'm training my amiibo right now.
Don't forget about the down tilt.
Mm-hmm.
His down tilt is just like his down throw. It can bury, but if it doesn't hit, it can it'll pop him in the air, and then you can go for a good quick up tilt. Remember to counter. That's something that I haven't, I don't do enough. His counter's kind of weird because it has to be. It's not like a Palutina's or anything where you can just get hit anywhere. It has to hit him in the gut. So that
it has tons of end lag.
That's a lot of his moves have a lot of that. So that's just something you gotta sort of have to get used to with King K. Rool. Is because you'll down smash, and then if the person knows what they're doing, if you miss, they'll capitalize on it.
Yeah. He just topples over, and then you just take advantage of it if you roll or something. Just a dead King K. Rool if you're high enough percent. Like,
that's something I worry about with DDD a lot. Like
his dash attack.
No, just like, yeah, just getting like bodied because he's like so slow, and just trying to find time to be able to throw a move out and return to neutral.
Yeah. Oh, do you play platforms? Like,
yeah,
you can suck through the platforms.
With K. Rool?
With the blunderbuss?
Yes, I love doing that so much. Because it, like, when the game first came out, no one knew it, and like, I would love to do that. My amiibo, actually, he loves the blunderbuss, and I support him in it. He every time he gets off the platform, he shoots it, and then sucks while he's falling through the platform.
Yeah, that's good.
It's so funny. I'll have to show you him. He's kind of bad, but he's kind of good. He might be the one I put in the tournament.
I need to put some spirits on my wolf.
Yeah, drug him up.
Yeah, I gotta put all the drugs in him. Probably retrain him too. Marlon might retrain him. Yeah. Then put the drugs in him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know, and this is kind of a question for both of you guys. What have you guys been doing to prepare for the crew battles?
Oh, so you're trying to get tips from us, huh?
No, I'm.
That's what you're trying to get some tips.
Can you tell me what order you guys are going in?
See. Oh, I have some notes actually written down, the orders I think you guys will go. I'm not gonna lie. And
oh yeah, can you show them to me?
No, I'm not gonna show you.
Tell me one that you think. Tell me the one that you think we are gonna do.
I can't tell you because you're gonna
me.
change it. You're gonna change it.
I won't change it. I just want you to tell me.
No, you're gonna change it.
Tell me.
I can't tell you now.
Yes, you can.
No.
What am I gonna do? Change the order?
Yeah. You're gonna change the starter.
Who's the starter?
You want me to tell you your starter? You really want me to tell you your starter?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's either gonna be you or Joe, because Tyler is too strong of a back end for you, and Timothy does a really good job too at cleaning up. So I feel like you would be the starter because, not to mention, you're really strong, and we figure most people put you as someone really strong at the front too.
Mm-hmm.
You could take out and take advantage of how well you are with your DDD and how beefy you are. You can survive longer, and you take out more people.
Mm-hmm.
So I would put you at the front, or Joe at the front.
Mm-hmm.
So more of Joe, just to try to make it easier, I guess, for the next person to come in. I'm not saying anything really bad about Joe. Joe doesn't practice enough, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
He's knows a lot about the game, but I don't feel like he practices enough. Or he takes it seriously enough. Yeah, he's K roll too.
You and him need to be locked
train
in a room
together, man.
And
Locked in a room.
Yeah, locked in a room,
so you
train
can
together.
train him for the crew battle.
Best rules.
Yeah.
Best rule lives.
But yeah, I feel like it's either gonna be
You
you or Joe that go in. I don't know. You may change it up now since you know what I'm thinking.
Well, who do message me who you think it is. What order we're gonna be in.
No, you're gonna change it now.
Well, tell me what order you guys are gonna be in then.
I can't tell you that. We're gonna adapt to the situation. We're not gonna stick this one set
He
one.
doesn't even have a game plan.
I actually wrote notes down. I'm not gonna show you.
Uh-huh. Where are your notes at?
Oh, well, they're in here. I mean,
Are they really?
Yeah. I wasn't kidding.
Are they right here?
No, there's some.
My little teardrop. That's so cute. I'm not making fun of you. That's cute. Okay, well, so
I've legitimately been taking notes on some stuff and thinking about game plans against you guys.
do you take this small sketchbook to work?
No, I just bought it the other day because I had some free time at work and I was just like writing stuff down.
Okay, well,
He said it. Yeah, but as far as what we've been doing, we only practiced once together, and Jeremy didn't show up. It was just me, Pank, and Big Sexy,
same.
and we just practiced together, and we just kept doing. We played a lot of just normal games, and then we switched into doing like where you have a certain amount of stocks, and 3 stocks each, and we keep going, kind of like we did when I came over to your house. And I practiced with you and Joe.
Definitely helps with like the pressure of like, oh god, I got 1 stock and I have to fight someone that has 3.
Yeah, you gotta get used to it. Like, kind of get the mentality. I need to at least try to take a couple stocks off this guy, or at least kill him or something. Like, try to do my best at taking him out.
God.
Make it easier for your teammate to come in and clean up. So, we practiced doing that. And he showed off his Sonic then.
Heck yeah.
That was the big debut.
When do you think at the tournament, are you going to do Sonic or K. Rool?
That is a good question. I feel like, I guess I'll just see what the rest of the team is doing. If they need a heavy character, then definitely.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Sonic will probably be a little bit safer because for some reason, I just gel with the character.
Mm-hmm.
I picked him up as a joke. It wasn't even supposed to be anything. I was just like, oh, it'll be Sonic. I have played Sonic Boom, and Sonic's up B as he jumps off the bounce pad. So I just picked Sonic because I just want to yell, bounce pad! In that Roger Craig Smith voice all the time. And it was just like, oh my god, wait a minute. And then I learned some things about Sonic. I was like, oh my god, wait a minute. I was like, why is this Sonic better than King K. Rool? Because, like, the first few games I played when I first got the game as King K. Rool, lost him completely. First time I picked up Sonic, 3-0. Wow. I was like, no way. I can't believe this.
It's good that you're so diverse with characters, though.
Sonic, K. Rool, and Rosaline and Luma so far.
And you know a lot about Greninja and Diddy Kong. Because of the last games, even though they're different.
I feel like Greninja's actually a little bit better in this game.
He's good.
Yeah, he's rated number 2 in Japan. Like, I think Japan knows what's going on too. Like, they got a good understanding of the game. So, I think we need to start rating Greninja higher. Even EK Leo picked up Greninja. So, I mean, even Plump did too. So, I mean, people are picking up Greninja now here.
Who's
in America.
number 1 in Japan?
Number 1 in Japan is Zachary. Like, it's hands down has to be Zachary. Zachary's been dominating up there.
What about the character?
Character? It's been mostly Olimar, Greninja, and some Wolves, and there's also been a Pac-Man player that's been doing really good. Yeah.
Oh,
cool. Well, dang, dog. Dang.
But I think what we really need to be worried about is Evansville crew coming down here.
Dude, I know. I told I can show you the message I sent in our secret crew chat. I was like, dude, Evansville is coming, so we gotta get serious. And then Tyler said this amazingly quote thing. Here, let me pull it up. He said, wait, give me a second, it's up here a little bit. He said, "Cause yes, our name is Butt Boys, but we're trying to have fun. But we gotta prove we aren't a joke." Dang.
He doesn't like the name either.
Have you seen our logo?
I have not.
Oh, dude. Oh.
They got t-shirts.
Yeah, we got.
Oh, come on.
We got t-shirts, yo. There it is. It's kind of hard to see.
That's awesome.
I'll try to show you the t-shirts, but yeah.
Like, they got t-shirts and everything, man.
You guys got our names on it.
They got debuted it over at the last Thursday.
We're serious.
Yeah, they're serious with their Butt Boys t-shirts.
Nice.
We got to come up with names. We haven't had a name yet.
Yeah, what do you guys have for
I want a t-shirt.
names? You hear that, Wesley? He wants a t-shirt. You got a week to make a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on the back of the t-shirt. But yeah, we'll have to try to come up with something. Like, I don't know what name we should come up with. I mean, the guys you came up with was the losers for your doubles team with Germany.
Come on, we got time. You guys can brainstorm right now.
All right.
You got half the crew here.
Yeah. Blizzard can't come up with a good name either.
Here's an idea. Name your crew like the order of the people that are going to play in the tournament.
Oh, I got you.
It could be
No, it's literally
Blizza, Sexy Pank. There you go.
that's what we're gonna do. That's her name.
All right. Game on.
Yeah, Pank's our anchor. You found out. You figured it out.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. It's true.
You guys are okay. So now I know he isn't because you guys are. All right, so I gotta write that down. Pank is not the anchor. I don't think you guys are double.
We could play. He could be the anchor.
I don't think you guys. I don't think so.
You don't think Sonic's the anchor?
What?
You don't think Sonic's anchor? You know that picture where it was it has like the footprints and it has Jesus carrying the dude, and then the dude is like, "Jesus, you said you'd be walking with me," you know, and then Jesus said, "You see that one set of footprints?
Mm-hmm.
That is when I carried you. That's Sonic. Sonic is Jesus. Have you ever played Sonic 3?
You heard it here first, folks. Sonic is Jesus.
I have a question for you. So, how is it like to always play against Blizza? You know, Germany.
He must be the best training partner ever.
He is. It is. I knew this question was coming up.
I mean,
it is. It really pushes me to actually do better. Because when we get on, we play for like hours, like 2 to 4 hours.
Yeah.
And it always ends with me throwing. I'm surprised this controller still works. As many times as I've thrown it, just playing him alone.
So things get pretty heated, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's all. We still have fun, you know, but there's definitely a lot of stuff that I dare not say on the podcast.
I understand. I have a friend like that too, that where we'll have fun and then it's like heated.
Yeah. It's just his Kirby. Grab it.
I hate that Kirby. I'm traumatized by it.
He grab spams. It's the same stupid grab spam. Forward throw, forward air, up B, wash, rinse, repeat.
Works.
Dude, that down.
It works.
That down airs. I still have nightmares about it.
Dude,
Stupid.
that was dirty what he did to you.
I don't want to talk about it.
Did it like 3 times, didn't he?
Let's change the subject. Yeah.
Okay.
I bet like having him as someone to train with really improves your game.
It does, actually. That's actually who I go to when I want to try out a different character. Because I don't know, when I go into a character, I don't know anything about him. That pushes me immediately to just be like, okay, I've got to play like I know what I'm doing.
Does he ever go easy on you, or is it always hard mode?
He never goes easy.
It's
never
always
goes
hard mode. That Kirby, the easy mode is hard mode. So,
wow. So, is there any like person you want to call out in our league to battle?
What?
Or is there any professional players you really want to face?
I'm not that brave.
Oh yeah?
I am not that brave.
Here, we'll stop the recording. Don't stop the recording. Alright, now tell us who you want to beat up.
I would really like to have a rematch with Crit.
Mm-hmm.
Especially as Sonic. I'd really like to rematch that Inkling, see if I can do any better.
He's really nice. He loves doing friendly stuff.
Yeah.
He is really nice.
Yeah, he's a real cool dude. He's coming down next time. April 13th. Yeah, he's coming down. He's gonna participate, and his friend Gio is coming too, which he roomed with Meister, that Game & Watch main, at a tournament, didn't he?
What about his? So who all has he got in his crew? Do you know?
Alchemic's supposed to be coming, far as I know.
Alchemic's that Robin.
Yeah, he's the Robin player.
Okay, dude, that guy's so nice.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
It's not cool how nice he is. He's like too nice.
He's trying to do something. He's trying to plot against us.
I like him though.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. And I think Gio will probably be part of his team. And Gio, I don't know what he plays. He plays everyone from the looks of it. Every time I've seen him play, he's playing as somebody else.
Oh man,
he just knows so many things about so many different characters. And I tell you what, Axew comes down, shit is about to go down. Axew plays 17th at Genesis at Full Bloom 5.
Oh my goodness.
17th, and he's from Evansville, Eastworth. Yeah, he almost placed top 16 in that tournament. Like,
dude.
He almost beat some pros. Like, it's pretty brutal. He did beat a pro. Like,
boy, this is gonna be fun.
So I don't know if he's coming, but if he comes, we all got.
Do we need to?
We all need to step our game up. Anyways,
if you believe in a higher power, pray to said higher power that he like busts a knee or something. He can't make it down.
Yeah, you can sit while you play Smash. You don't have to.
Okay, bust a wrist. I don't care.
Guys, let's all get bats and then just break the controllers when they're not looking.
Well, no, that's just mean. We gotta let him play.
Yeah, I'll just go on strike if you can. Like, no, Smash, bro.
Yeah, but
we'll just change the game. We're like, oh, you want to play Smash? Sorry, we're playing Captain Toad DLC.
Captain Toad, greatest
DLC.
game ever made.
It is. It's so good.
It is pretty good.
And it's only $40.
What pro player would you like to play against? Out of any pro.
Let's start with you, Wesley, while Pank thinks of it.
Leffen.
Okay, and I would do Sam Sora. What about you?
That one.
Yes.
Yes.
Isn't he cool?
He is.
He's the best. I love Sam Sora.
Or Nairo. Nairo's really cool,
yeah.
and Nairo can play like everybody. Like literally, there's a new video of Nairo playing against like professional players, and he's like playing whatever character he's doing, and just beating them.
Yeah, that'd be really fun.
Yeah, like he'd be like the best training partner because like, oh, what matchup do you need to learn? I need to learn against this guy. Okay, I got you. It's like I know. It's like I know it. I thought it was hilarious when he was playing against Cosmos because Cosmos, whenever he plays, he's so serious. He looks like he's about to murder somebody any moment. And Nair's over here like laughing and stuff, and just like he's like Cosmos against like this absolute death stare. Like he's just a twitching, like he's gonna kill somebody. And Nair's over here laughing. I love it.
I think Zero, he's like such a cool dude. I think he'd be fun to play with.
Zero would. Like, Zero also knows so much about the game and just so much fundamentals.
Yeah.
I mean, he was definitely the Smash 4's best player. I mean, won like 55, 56 some odd tournaments in a row.
He seems so nice. He's just like, I'd love to hang
Super
out with
majors. Yeah. He's probably a really cool dude to hang out with.
him. Pat him on the head.
Yeah. I say Leffen. Like, for me, it has been Leffen. Because I like watching his videos. He's really blunt. And I'm kind of really blunt too, and I feel like that kind of help if you just be honest and like play against him. He's really good too. Probably showed me a lot.
He seems so intimidating though.
Yeah, I like a challenge. Just like, also like watching him play. So
it's pretty fun to watch.
Like especially when he plays Pokemon Train.
Oh, is that your message on the other side? Oh, I didn't know that. I was just looking at your notes.
It's just automatic. It's like a Venus flytrap.
He just tried to reach for my notes, and underneath it was some of the strats I'd written down against his crew.
Wow.
Venus flytrap.
Holy cow. Well, I saw a few words from that, so.
Oh, really?
So, Pank.
What's up?
There's gonna be 5 DLC characters. We already know one. What would be some characters you'd want to see?
2B from Nier Automata. Definitely.
Whoa.
I love
Oh, dude. Yes.
Yeah.
She just got into Soul Calibur 6.
Uh-huh.
What? That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did. She's really good in it, too. Like,
She's basically the Bayonetta of that game.
Yeah.
Like, everybody hates Bayonetta and Smash. That's how people feel about 2B
That's so
in that
cool.
game. Yeah, I'd love to see her because I have that game.
yeah, I hadn't played much Soul Calibur 6 yet, either. Like, I bought it when it first came out, but I hadn't played much
Yeah.
of it. And once I first played a bit with her, I'm like, dude, this character's busted.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's so good.
She is. But yeah, I really like Nier Automata. That was probably my 2017 game of the
That
year.
game was so good.
It was.
Like, I love playing through it, and it was great. I like how every time you played as a different, like, android, too.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Did
it.
you get the secret ending? The Y ending?
No.
That
I didn't
ending-
play that long. Too many different games. 600-something games in my Steam library. It's like, I gotta play this other game. Gotta play this other game.
But yeah, I'd love
Also, I haven't played any of those over there.
Oh, wow. But yeah, 2B's definitely a character I'd love to see get in. She's been in everything else. I mean, even like in like Star Ocean, and I think she was in Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, the
What?
mobile games.
That's so
Really?
cool.
So I'd love to see her just make it.
Is she
in
made
some-
by Square Enix?
Mhm.
Cool.
Do you know the guy Yoko Taro?
Yeah,
The
I
Drakengard
see his angry
series?
tweets all the time.
Yeah, the Drakengard series.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what that game's part of. So I'd love to see him make it in.
I need Max Caulfield in Smash.
Max Caulfield.
This girl right here.
Yeah. Oh,
Just-
Life is Strange. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Dude, I love Life is Strange.
It
Such a
was-
great game
it
series.
was.
Any other exciting characters you'd like to see? Like any other? What about Donkey Kong Country characters?
Crusher probably.
Crusher.
If anybody
That's
would make it
cool.
in, the Kremlin Crusher, or the Cutthroat. No, what was it called? Cutlass.
Which one's that? Is that the one with the hook?
That was the one, the little Kremlin with the 2 big swords.
Oh, that would be so funny.
I think he'd have a good neutral B, which is where he just spins. That'd be pretty good.
That would be so cool.
I think that'd be pretty cool. And then, let me see. I was actually hoping that I know this probably wouldn't have happened because there's like 800 Pokemon now?
Yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon.
Yeah, I was sort of, in the back of my mind, I was like, what would be a cool Pokemon is Darmanitan.
I don't even remember that one.
5th gen, he looked like a red orangutan with fire eyebrows.
5th gen?
Yeah, 5th gen. He has a hidden ability where you get down half of his health.
Can you type it in?
Yeah, half of his health, and he goes into he turns into like this little doll because he's based off of a Daruma doll.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about now. Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy. That would be cool.
Yeah, he's a cool Pokemon,
That'd be so cool.
and that's his Zen mode. Yeah.
That's so cool. You'd be awesome. You have some cool choices for Smash.
All I do is sit in my room and speculate.
Oh, this character. Dude, what if they got a Colossus in from Shadow of Colossus?
Oh my god.
Say, no, just like
Okay, I got a good question.
All right, go ahead.
There is this leak about, like, there was like 16 open slots for DLC,
I
and
saw
we got
that.
2. Do you really think we're gonna get 10 more fighters after the first DLC pack, or nah?
I don't see it. I think Sakurai's tired.
I mean, they said it would be 2020 till they get all the DLC characters out, so I can't imagine them doing 2 more packs. Like, that would take so long.
I have no idea.
Like, it'd be cool if they did, but I don't think it's realistic for them to do it.
Yeah.
You know, we need Emily from Dishonored 2, boys.
Oh my god.
I mean, they're reaching outside of the Nintendoverse at this point. Like,
Yeah.
where does the line? I mean,
Persona 5 is sick, though. You play Persona 5?
I did.
Oh, it's crazy.
Dude, when that hits the Switch, I'm grabbing that bad boy.
I played probably about 40-something hours of it. It's just a really long game, but it's really fun.
Did you beat it?
No, it's a 110-hour game, just about. Like,
God.
It is a long game.
it's a long game,
You guys
but
are
it's really
crazy.
good. It's a really good game.
I beat it. It's crazy.
You guys are crazy.
I don't have anything else to do with my. I sit in my room. I play Pokemon, I play Smash Brothers, and I have a keyboard that I play on because I like to make my own video game music.
That's so cool.
And I like to learn other video game songs too. So that's what I do.
I mean, I got a beat pad I never use.
Actually, I made my first YouTube video not too long ago. Have you ever played Punch-Out for the Wii?
Yeah.
Okay. You know how each character had their own theme?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just a Punch-Out theme, but it was played in that style.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember Super Macho Man?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you ever played Mega Man X4?
No, not X4, but
Okay.
I've definitely played like the first one.
Okay. In Mega Man X4, there was this Maverick called Split Mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite theme in that game. So I said, what if I played Split Mushroom, but in the style of Super Macho Man from Punch-Out?
That's so cool.
And that's what I did. Guess I had nothing else to do, and I hate myself for it.
Dude, you gotta pull up your...
Yeah.
You gotta put his YouTube in the
Yeah,
description.
now you know you gotta send it to me. You go ahead and do a plug right now. Is your name Easy, or is it like
It's weird.
it's like is it like a bunch of numbers and zeros and like all
no,
kinds of
no.
like X and the X's in the beginning and the end? And just like, is this how edgy is it? We talking?
Not very. It's
Welcome to my sick and twisted mind.
It's called Roxorus Rash. It's weird to spell.
Hey, that's unique though.
Okay.
You only got one video?
Yeah, I just did that one video. I think what I'm gonna do is just do nothing but a bunch of Split Mushroom remixes until I get...
This is cool.
it's such a bad picture.
I love it. That's so cool. Dude, can we have this song be the outro to this episode?
Do we have your permission?
Yeah, you can if you want to. If you want to subject yourself to that.
That's so
Please
cool.
type it in. I can't type that in.
But yeah.
I can't believe this.
Yeah,
You got 2 new followers.
yeah, we're about to follow you by the official BadFellas one. Yeah.
There we go.
Am I your 1 subscriber?
I think that's Blizz, actually.
No, I'm subscribed now too. Alright, so play this Super Macho.
Super Macho Man. Oh my gosh.
Play it.
Oh, you want me to
DJ,
play it?
spin that. Spin
Okay.
it. Let's hear it. I want to hear it now that...
This has been the BadFellas podcast. Featuring me, Drew Arnett, Sexy Daddy,
Featuring me, He-Man.
and...
And their guest, Pank.
Heck yeah.
It was nice having you on, Pank. It's nice for you to have made this. This is cool. What software did you use to make this?
What's it called? It's something monkey. It's supposed to be a free, photo editing thing. Of course, none of them are actually free. So what I did is I just went on there. I tried to like save it, but you have to pay. Like they have the website set up to where you have to, even if you want to save it, you have to pay. So what I did was I just found a picture of Super Macho Man and then a random picture of Split Mushroom, and then just cropped it, and then I...
Oh, let's talk about the music.
Oh, the music. Oh, I played that off my Yamaha.
You played off your keyboard and stuff, and all of it. Like, did you do multiple edits, or did you just play it all at once? Like,
I did a couple edits. I have an audio interface, so I just plugged that in, and I use a GarageBand.
Cool.
And just did that.
That's cool. When's your next album coming out?
I don't know, because I'm really trying to focus on making my own original video game music. It's just I have 2. I have about 3 actually. I just need to do a little bit of editing, cut some parts out.
well, how about you make a BadFellas outro
Oh my gosh.
and a BadFellas intro?
That'd
You
be
can't.
cool.
We have to commission him.
Mission. You want to do it? Just like we'll give you a piece of paper that says IOU.
Okay, that works. I mean, I don't mind. I'll do it.
Because I mean, if you want to do it, it's like completely optional. I don't know how we would be able to pay you because
I'm not too worried about that.
But
You just get a Patreon.
Patreon. Yeah, we need to create a Patreon. I've been saying for a while myself, I need to create a Patreon at some point for this.
Yeah.
Because I paid a lot of money on a lot of stuff that we have.
Especially if you like start live streaming.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
live streaming the podcast and everything. That'd be kind of cool.
maybe I'll have to try a live streaming podcast one day. I'll probably try it out. But just won't be any gameplay going on at the same time because talking and playing at the same time is hard.
I mean, everybody says that, but I mean, I do it all the. I talk to myself mostly.
Well,
because,
I'm talking about more as a commentary style,
Right.
sort of like
that makes
this.
sense.
I made hundreds of videos over gaming, so
Right.
I can talk and play at the same time. But far as keeping up a good conversation, keeping up with topics, and like keeping up with this
Yeah.
instead of being distracted by the game, especially when it comes to Smash, we're
True.
gonna focus more on Smash.
Right.
It's not like we're playing some kind of a multiplayer game. We really don't care. Smash, we care.
Exactly.
But I feel like it's been a good podcast for real.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice having you on for. But we'll have to wrap this up right now. Or do you got anything you like to add, or anything you like to drop here?
Follow me on Twitter. I got some new designs coming out, and they're gonna be dropping at OMGCon, and I might make it Etsy, so they're easy to order my designs. You got anything you want to plug, Pank?
I mean, if you want to follow me on my terrible split mushroom YouTube page,
It'll be in the description. What is this? Roxasaurus?
Roxsaurus Rash.
Roxasaurus
Cool.
Rash.
Yeah, I mean, if you like split mushroom, hopefully I'll start making.
Pank the Stanker. Should we call that?
Got him, Wesley. High five.
Why not? Got him.
Yeah, you should call yourself Pank the Stanker, man. You missed your opportunity.
I know.
But
Don't forget to drop the.
oh yeah, tournament. We should drop the tournament, right? Just in case if somehow you skipped everything and you just now started the end of this. We have a tournament coming up April 13th from 12 to 8 p.m. at the Hopkins County Madisonville Public Library. They have crew battles there. We're going to have crew battles. We're going to have singles. They're both going to be double elimination. And we're also having amiibos, but a single elimination and spirits are allowed.
Dude, nice. Just copy and paste this one, and then never have to do it again.
Crap, that'd be so much easier. Nah, keeps the genuinely
All right.
English